Hi guys, hi everyone. This is David Olanipekun, the host and creator of Let's Talk Creative. We have a special guest, Natasha. If you'd like to introduce yourself to everyone that's listening. Yep.
Hello, my name is Natasha. Um, I'm an emerging artist. So I mainly work in hyperrealism and graphite pencils, and I mainly work in portraiture as well. So that's a little bit about me. I might
Nice, nice.
words will come as I talk.
So how long have you been drawing for?
So I've actually been drawing since A level. Um, then I went to university. I studied French and Spanish. So during my free time, I would still draw. So my friends would come and see my art and be like, "Why don't you do something with this?" So I started like uploading pictures, and I got into doing exhibitions after graduating. So this was about I think 2 years ago. I had my first exhibition. So I've just been kind of seeing where I can go with art since then.
Oh, nice, nice. So if you could talk us through the Ruth Borchardt Prize exhibition, how did that come about?
Okay, so I can't remember where I saw it, but and it was like an arts website. So they had like loads of exhibitions going, and then I thought I might as well apply for this. The admission fee wasn't too much, and I'd done my research before. Like I really liked the portraiture, so I decided to make an application. I really didn't think I would get in because the work that I uploaded on there was work that I did in A level at A level. So I was really, really, really surprised when that came about. Really, really surprised. But it was such an honor to be included, to have my art included there as well.
Oh, congratulations with that anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're creative. So there's loads of hyperrealist artists out there, you
Yeah.
know. Obviously, maybe they're more experienced, they're working on a really high level, whatever. But I think it's important to have that creativity, have ideas mixed in with what you do, the half black and white and half colored images. I think that's quite interesting. What's the idea behind that?
Thank you. The idea behind that was because I mainly worked in graphite, so I wanted to kind of explore how I could integrate color into my work. Um, I'm not really like the strongest painter, which is like why I choose not to really explore paints, but I will. I will. So what I discovered is colored pencils, and I could sort of like manipulate those in a way that I do with graphite. So I've just started to introduce color slowly by just doing that, and then I'll slowly build up to like painting and actually doing full pieces in color. But for now, it's a bit of an experiment to see what I can do and like what I can do with color.
Yeah, yeah. So how did you get to the level you're at now? Do you look at other artists' work or do you go life-driven classes?
Um, Not really. I try not to look at what other people are doing. It gets really, because there's so many artists, amazing artists out there, and it's really easy to feel overwhelmed by what one person is doing or like the style that they do. So I do really admire Kelvin Okafor. So
Okay.
he is a hyper realist.
Yeah.
So when I was doing A levels, we had a project to do, and I
Mm,
chose him as the artist I wanted to study. So I really looked into the way that he breaks pieces down
mm,
in terms of okay, you have your image, you break it down into sections, and then you work from there. So
mm.
I kind of like incorporated that technique into my own work, which I've used ever since. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, Kelvin. I know who you're talking about, by the way. Kelvin is
Yeah,
very talented artist. Very
he's
talented.
very talented.
Yeah, yeah. Super talented. So, what would you like to like? Like, is there anything you'd like to accomplish, like in the future? Any dream goal, in terms of your art?
I would like to have my own exhibition one day. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and have basically I want like a room, like an exhibition, a room, and all of my works. And I want to see like my development through the years. So that's something that I want to work on, but I need to build up on doing like a lot of work, which I'm working on right now. Right now, I'm working on a project to do with body positivity. So I'm hoping that a lot of work can come out of that and will contribute to the final exhibition that I want to put up. So I've been basically just doing research, speaking to different artists. I'm not really sure if you know Black British visual artists.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had an Instagram live where we spoke about hosting your own exhibitions. So after all of this is over, I want to go into actually doing research, scouting for locations. But yeah, no, I definitely do want to put on my own exhibition one day.
Nice. So is there anyone else you look at for inspiration? You know, not just artwork, anything else that may inspire you.
Um, I would say I go through phases of different people that I find really inspiring. Right now, I'm watching Chef's Table, and that for me, like hearing the stories behind like the chef story, how they became a chef, it's really inspiring.
Hmm.
So that there's that, and then there's also looking at a lot of people on Instagram and like what they're doing as well, which is what I find really, really inspiring. And also yourself, like having spoken to like so many artists, it's like really inspiring to see the stories behind what they do.
Mm.
Like I watched my friend Annie, I think you
Yeah.
like an interview with her, so I watched that and like I found that like really, really inspiring.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. So yeah, really and truly, yeah, I enjoy art a lot. So
Yeah,
I thought, yeah, so I thought, you know what, let me just reach out to these creative people. I like talking to creative people. You know, I like to surround myself with creative people because
yeah.
I'm an artist myself. I like that. I like that. You know, positive, creative energy. You know, so yeah, I just wanted to create a platform that's positive and creative, something that could encourage and inspire people. You know, so yeah, to hear from you, you know, like I do admire you. To be honest, I admire you. You know, like everyone I with, I do admire, you know.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, it just makes, it does it does make me joyous, you know, to do these podcasts, you know. So yeah, it's great to hear that from you that you appreciate what I'm doing.
No,
So yeah, I
thank
appreciate that.
thank you for
Thank you.
doing it.
Mhm.
It's a pleasure to like see what other creators are doing.
Are you working on anything else at the moment?
I'm working on a project on body positivity.
Oh
So
yes, yeah.
I'm looking to, well, I'm going to be hosting a body positivity workshop starting from this Friday. I think it's the 8th of May. Um, so it's going to be like a drawing, like a, not like a live drawing class, but um, just promoting body positivity and the feelings that come with it. So I'm going to be teaching teaching participants how to draw. So they'll have their own reference image from
Mm.
a picture they've taken of their body, and then they have to draw it out. And then at the end, so it's going to be 6 sessions in total. So at the end of the 6 sessions, they should have like a full portrait representing body positivity and what it meant to them, how they felt doing it. So I want to create like a safe space for women to be able to kind of explore their bodies through art.
Mm.
So that's a project I'm working on. So I've completed a piece. I don't even have it. I wish I brought it with me right now so I could show you. But I've completed a piece back in March of a lady sat down. She's facing away from the camera.
Yeah.
A plus size woman. So I did it in graphite and color to just kind of show the detail. And then I'm working on a new piece, which is it's not really similar. I don't really know if you're going to be able to tell what this is, so I'm sorry if it's not clear. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll send that through to you. It's
edited version, yeah.
very, very rough. But it's getting there, slowly and steady.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I also wanted to ask, are there any books you're reading?
Any books? I
Yeah, yeah.
I recently got Frida Kahlo's autobiography, but I haven't read it yet.
Okay,
I need to get into reading a lot more.
okay, okay.
Right now, I've just been kind of spending time doing art.
Mm,
I'm more of a
mm,
like documentary kind of person than I am into reading.
yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, fair enough, fair
You?
enough. Okay. Oh, so I'm currently reading a book titled The Writer's Journey. The author's name is Christopher Vogler. The book is about different story archetypes. So I'm into writing fictional stuff as well. So the book really helps you break down different types of character archetypes within stories. So yeah, it's very interesting if you're interested in creating stories.
Okay.
The author of the book, yeah, yeah, and the author of the book, he used to be a story consultant for Disney.
Wow.
Disney Studios and other major film studios, other Hollywood film studios. So the author of this book was hired by film studios to help them get some consulting through their stories. So he's an expert when it comes to stories and characters and stuff like this. So it's really helped my writing a bit.
That's amazing. That's really, really amazing. Like it's like for example, when I get creative block, it's really difficult to find that one inspiring thing. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know. So yeah, like if that book is able to give you like the motivation to get back into like creative writing, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I recently spoke to Madibu. He's another artist. He's a Nigerian hyperrealist and contemporary artist as well. And he mentions how he likes to tell stories through his images. So
Yeah.
I think it's all relative. Like even if you're not writing scripts, I think that book could be quite useful to
Mm.
understand different types of characteristics within people. Even though the book is about different archetypes, character archetypes, stories throughout life, because in life you have different types of characters,
Hmm.
and it kind of helps you spot different types of characters within your
Yeah.
life. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. So
As shy, I might really write that down.
yeah, Christopher Vogler's The Writer's Journey.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
send you a link. Yeah,
okay. Thank you very much.
you're welcome. Is there anything else you'd like to share in terms of your work and what's going on with you?
Um, yeah, the body positivity project that I'm doing, it's kind of a rough plan. So I'm doing it with a creative agency called Black on Black.
Yes.
So I reached out to them to send I sent her an email just saying that I have a project in mind and I would love to like collaborate with you. What do you think of my idea? And luckily she took that on board, but I would love to definitely take this like a lot further. So I'm really excited to see where this is going to go and what ideas come out of it, what relationships come out of it as well. So
Mm.
yeah, definitely excited. I'm excited to see what other artists have been up to during quarantine as well. I see like a lot of people have been getting into like tapping into their creative side, and I think that's amazing. So it's definitely interesting to see what people are going to have like once this is all clear and done.
Mm. Mm.
I'm also looking forward to going to actual exhibitions again
Yeah, yeah.
in person.
That'd be something.
I miss that. And in yourself, what are you most looking forward to once all of this is clear?
Oh, uh, yeah, interacting with human beings, in a sensible way, guys. uh, yeah, just going to just getting on with my life, to be totally honest. So yeah, I just want to get on with my life,
Get back to normal, get back to
just
the routine.
yeah, just get back to the normal routine. The quarantine, lockdown. It's been it's been really good. It's helped me to really focus, to be totally honest. I don't think I would have had a podcast without it. It just pushed me to
Yeah.
do it,
Yeah.
really. Well,
It's amazing the ideas that have definitely that have come out of this. Like so many people are doing different things because they've had the
yeah,
time to really think about, okay, why don't I try something new? Why don't I do this
yeah,
instead? I think that's
yeah.
amazing. So do you think you're going to, once this is all over, do you think you're going to maybe turn that into like an in-person thing where you kind of film and you do like interviews?
Well, I did speak with well, I did uh, pass some ideas around to Brick Lane Gallery.
Okay.
So there's a possibility of actual live, like proper live podcast, with presenters and hosts and all that happening in their gallery space. So that's an idea I presented to them. So watch this space. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to get some funding and hire some young students to host on the show and talk to other artists. So that's what I like to do. So I want to produce something that could give other, like, young people an opportunity to do their thing. In
Yeah.
terms of presenting, you know, video, camera work or editing or whatever. So yeah, I want it. Yeah, I want it to be something to help lots of young people.
No, it definitely will. I mean, you're helping now. that
Thank
that was done. That's really good.
you. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know if my
Yes.
lagging.
What's
Hopefully
that?
not. I'm not really sure if my camera's been lagging because every now and again the connection will cut.
Yeah, it's been lagging a little bit, but I think we're okay. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah. So yeah, Natasha, like it's been great speaking with you.
Thank
I really appreciate your time. You're super talented, and
thank
yeah. So enjoy the rest of your week.
thank you very
And
much. You too. Thank you for having me.
you're
So
welcome. Very much. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Yeah. So yeah, just take care of yourself and
thank
enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah.
you.
Thank
Too.
you very much. Take care. Bye.
Thank